All right, guys, let's get to it. It's so good every time.
That was way longer than I remember.
I know, that's what I was
Sorry
just
that
thinking.
you two never get to hear the intro music.
It is really
Yeah,
good.
you guys
I
are
promise.
just sitting there jamming, like headbanging.
Yeah, we didn't even have it in the
What's
first one that we just published, so you guys, do you even know what it sounds like yet?
I've heard it once.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. I have a great question to start us out. I think it'll really set the mood.
Oh, gosh.
This question is for Kenzie. So, it's about Zach, though, so I mean,
Wait, can
no
you
pressure
hear
on
me
you.
from here?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I actually don't think we can.
I mean, maybe. Just talk really loud.
Oh,
Yep,
that'll work.
okay, that works.
I like that.
So, Kenzie, tell me this. In your honest opinion, who would win in a fist fight? Zachary Lofgren or icon Celine Dion?
I have never... I don't think Celine Dion has ever been more insulted in her entire life. Obviously, she would win.
Obviously. I want to hear it from Kenzie, though. Tell me those words.
I'm not answering this. Not answering.
You know, but no, you have to. I'm sorry. That was the question, so. Zach or Celine Dion?
Well, Zach, will you be like fighting for your life? Like, what is this?
See, that totally depends on how she's coming into it. Because if she's coming into it, like, with death in her eyes, like, if we're, like, playing around fist fighting, I'd probably let Celine Dion win. Because, like...
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, she's the
And
national
also,
treasure.
like, yeah, national
You're
treasure.
Zach.
I would be, like, odd and privileged to be able to be punched by Celine Dion. But if she was coming in, like, she was like, we're not getting in a fist fight. I'm, like, coming to kill you.
Well, wait.
I think I would fight back, and I think I would win because she's like what 60
She's
now?
got to be in her 60s. But here's the thing, dude. She's Canadian.
They
So they play hockey there, which means...
That's true.
Bro, she'd be taking off a high heel and like stabbing you with the stiletto.
Stiletto. What a
I
funny
think
word.
Zach might win. I think he has a chance.
I feel like I have a chance.
Okay, Celine
Yeah.
Dion in her prime or Zach now?
Oh no! Right as she was singing Titanic, dude. No.
Oh,
way.
yeah. No, yeah.
No way.
I'd put money on Celine.
Yeah, me too. Betting against yourself in a brawl.
That's so funny.
Wow, I was 115% not expecting that question at all.
You know, I was just thinking of, like, I've seen you in, like, fake fights before, and frankly, I'm not impressed.
Oh yeah, no, I 100% put 0%.
I've
of
never
energy in.
seen you real fight, though, so you could be,
Well,
you could
I mean,
impress us.
you tried to. You and I got in a real fight.
Oh, that's
Kind
right.
of. So here, let's.
Oh boy, I hate this story so much.
I do too, but
That's okay. We were children, so.
yeah. So once upon a time, Micah and Jared's family both lived within the same like block that my family lived in. Jared's family lived in my upstairs, and Micah's family lived across the street. So we would quite often do everything together. And I think that day I was just being particularly me, so I was annoying everyone. And we were messing around on the trampoline playing games, and we were playing this game where you just see who gets launched the highest. Y'all sit down or something
Yeah.
on three.
Mm-hmm.
And I went up and I landed on Jared's head, like I sat down on his head, totally unintentionally, because like you can't control where gravity and the forces of nature send you.
I disagree. I feel like you definitely just like airbended and you're like, I'm gonna land right on Jared's head just for fun.
Because the problem with that is apparently that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and he just ferociously,
I lost my crap. I don't know what happened.
like 10-year-old like ferocity just came at me, and he just started like swinging, bro. And the problem was
I feel so bad about this now.
Well, and I mean, yeah, you should. I'm a national treasure also.
Yeah.
Poor Zach just wanted to do Jared a favor and sit on his face.
I know.
Thought
Micah,
like
you
it.
are always so inappropriate on this podcast.
And that's
And then he's like, I don't want to show my mom. And I'm like, no, duh, dude. You're talking about erections for the entirety of the podcast.
actually you're the only one that ever uses that word. I've checked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is awkward.
Yeah. So anyway, so Jared comes at me with just
Never
death
mind.
in his eyes, and I, just am who I am. I obviously don't take that seriously initially, and so I kind of am like, huh, dude, like, what are you doing? But then, like, I make eye contact with him, and Jared was gone. Something else was in those
Purely
eyes.
rage.
And it was I honestly, like, that was the scariest experience I have had in my childhood because I literally was like, oh no, like, I have to fight for my life. And so, I think
Luckily, Tyler was there.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. But no, I don't know what happened because, like, I don't ever lose it like that. Hardly ever.
I've never seen you do that ever.
And I don't know why, like, nothing, I don't think anything, like, pushed me over. I don't know what it was. I just lost it, dude.
It literally was because I sat on you. Like, that was it.
Yeah, it must
and I mean,
have been.
generally as a child, like, I was super annoying. And I think every single, like, both of you can agree to
I have
that.
such a love-hate relationship with you, Zach. Not just as a child, but even now.
My entire family would agree with that. Like, every single person were like, oh gosh, he was so annoying. I think
That's
about
so
myself
funny.
as I was a 10-year-old. I'm like, wow, you guys have a lot more self-control than I do because he would have been hit by a car. But yeah, we got into this fight, and I started fighting for my life,
Yeah.
and you were coming at me still with
We're like
death.
swinging, biting. I think.
Oh no, I was scratching and biting. I took a huge chunk out of your forehead.
Oh, that's
I remember
right. Yeah.
that. Because I fight like a wuss. I don't fight even. Like
Yeah.
even in that.
Well, yeah. Well,
I was-
okay.
I was
Maybe this
scratching-
is like why I think that Celine Dion would win. Is
Yeah.
'cause, like she'd be throwing punches and you'd be like, I don't know, trying to like slap or like claw.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
I totally
just
just
knock
like
you out.
slap and scratch. So
Just pick up a hockey stick and just chuck you into the wall.
she just stick slaps me. Psh, psh. But Tyler came up after like it was like
Oh
10
yeah.
seconds.
Oh
of-
yeah, it was not very long.
And so he grabs us both by the backs of our necks and just slams our heads together. And he's like, knock it off. We were both like dazed, like stars in our eyes.
I'm so grateful for Tyler because our relationship would have ended there.
Oh,
Like,
no. Well,
that
I would have
continued.
ended there.
Yeah,
I
that's
would have
fair.
died. I would have lost.
Wait, what started the fight?
I sat
Just
on his
Zach
head.
sat on my head. I think
On
that's
accident.
literally it.
We all jumped on the trampoline. I got launched, so I went higher than everyone. And then when I came down, I landed right on Jared's
But
head.
I remember feeling my skull You know how like babies' skulls aren't all the way put together?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like my skull at age 10 was not put together. And it just was like squeezing my brain. It was like, and then like opened and I was like, oh, that's it.
Well, see, the problem is that there just wasn't anything in there for the skull to protect, so it kind of caved in.
See,
a
this
little.
is why I'm talking about this love-hate relationship,
Yeah, no.
even to this day.
So that was so yeah, no, I've actually never, the only time I've punched someone, I've only punched someone twice in my entire life, and I think you were there for both of them, Micah.
Was I?
I think so. Do you
Mike is the
remember?
great mediator. I don't know.
He seriously is. Do you remember?
I don't think I've ever seen you
I
punch
remember
anyone.
you punched someone. That was you. Got to tell that story.
Micah punches
Dude,
everyone.
Sean?
Yeah.
There's very few people that Micah hasn't punched.
I've punched a few
I'm not that
people, too.
violent, I swear.
He is.
Really? Well, I mean, like
No, I
you fucking
punched
people.
Sean with you. Were you there for that?
Oh, I was sitting right next to you.
Dude, he was so annoying.
That was the best day of my
So
entire
annoying.
life.
Stupid Sean. Who's Sean?
That was the first time I'd ever punched anybody, though. So it was like, it was weak AF.
Tell us the story. I don't know if I've heard the story. I'm sure I have, but I was
So,
probably
dude,
way
also-
young.
I'm sitting in the lab, the computer lab, just typing away, doing my homework, and this annoying kid, Sean, he keeps giving me like the little turtle bites,
Oh, yeah.
those are
pinching me,
stupid.
the turtle bites, and I was like, bro, stop. And he'd like shut off my computer, and I was like, dude, you do this crap one more time, I will punch you. So I sit there, I'm just holding still. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? He reaches over, and he pinches me, and I was like, pop! And I just like jabbed him right in the jaw.
That's so funny.
And he just kind of stood there like, oh.
Yeah, like you hit him, but like it was just barely right on the jaw, and it just kind of like shoved his jaw into his face, and he just was like kind of, you could see his eyeballs rattling for a second, and then he just like blinked a couple times, and I was like, Micah, finish him! Like, I was like, end him! But
So
he just
funny.
like looked at it. My favorite thing is he looked at you and he blinked, and he was like, you're not supposed to hit people. And we both were like, huh? And he's like, Mormons don't hit people. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, dude. Like,
That's so
it was the
funny.
It was the dumbest thing.
Oh, it
But
was entertaining.
in 6th grade, because that was the worst year of my entire life, like, every single one of my emotional problems started in 6th grade.
Same.
The kid, oh no, his name was Cameron, I think.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
you
I don't
remember-
dig him. I don't dig him.
So anyway, we were
Guys, you
playing.
guys went to a school full of just little tiny rascals.
Oh no,
For a
seriously.
lack of being able to say a better word on this podcast where
Oh
my
yeah,
mom
no.
can hear.
Like,
True.
when Micah left, when Micah left in 7th grade, my entire world ended because I was like, I am surrounded by idiots.
Oh no.
And so then I became friends with all of Sammy's friends, and then they left, and then I had no friends until Greg. Like,
And then you literally lived at my house for like your whole junior/senior year.
yeah, because there was no one attractive in remotely at all
And then-
in Gooding, Idaho.
We don't have to talk about dating between the bros, do
Nope,
we?
nope, we don't.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Getting between that sounds sus, bro.
It's
Yeah.
not. So, well, it is.
Especially if you bring it up again in the podcast. So anyway, this kid named Cameron, he was like, we were playing dodgeball, and he was on my team. Anyways, okay, I will try to keep my language clean. This made me so mad.
I wish you guys could see Zach right now. He's boiling.
He was on my team, and he would walk over the middle line, and like we would be like, dude, what are you doing? Like you're out, and he's like, like you could. Oh, anyway, sorry. And he would go point blank on someone, and he would throw the like dodgeball as hard as he could at your face from 6 inches away. Like he would get in your blind spot
Very
and just
familiar
peg you
with
right in the
some
face.
images.
So, Jared,
It's okay. Nobody heard. Just move on.
just cut it by half, and it'll be
You're right. You're not wrong.
1 inch off.
Yep.
Lower. But anyway, he was doing that to people, and he did that to me, and he hit me right in the ear, and so my ear was just ringing, and he was on my team. I was so mad at him. I was like, dude, do not do that again. Like, I was so mad. And he was like, hee hee, and he ran off to do whatever, and then I caught him right out of the corner of my eye, and his arm was winding up, and I hit him so hard, he dropped to the floor, and he was like,
Dude, it feels good.
oh, dude. And I was ready, too. I was like up, and my fists were up, and he just sat there, and he just like, and I was like, this was the most disappointing moment in my
Watch
life,
out,
actually.
Celine Dion.
The thing is I was so disappointed because I just 1-KO'd him. But like I didn't knock him out, obviously, because like I was a 6th grader and I was like maybe 70 pounds if I had a weight on me. So, like, but I knocked him on the
weight. Irrelevant. Go on.
Irrelevant. So, but I knocked him on the floor and he just sat there, and I was like,
Get
finish
up.
this. Like, I have a lot more anger inside of me. I need to take out on you. Like, get back up and fight
All
me.
this trauma from fighting Jared 4 days ago.
Seriously. So anyway, he just
Unfinished
like sat
business.
there, and then he like walked away, and he was all like depressed and like all grumpy. He's like, "You hit me," and I was like, "You're an idiot." Like,
Fights
of course
as a
I-
kid were the weirdest thing.
Super
Like,
weird.
I fought somebody too, and he was like, "Hey, dude, do you want to fight me? Do you want to fight me?" And I was like, "Dude, what? Like, I got no beef with you. We're 3rd graders, bro. Like, I'm 11 years old. I don't know. How old are you in 3rd grade? I have no idea.
No,
but, like, I was in
you're,
3rd
like,
grade.
9.
Dude, and I'm, like, freaking sick of this dude. And so he comes up to me. He's like, do you want to fight me? And I just deck him in the face, bro.
Right.
And he's like, okay, you have to realize, as a 3rd grader, I weighed probably 17 pounds.
Yeah, no, you
Like,
were.
I was tiny.
I was tiny, but you were tiny.
Yeah, I was
Or
tiny.
Way small.
And this is kind of a bigger dude, so I like hit him, and he's just like super alarmed, even though he was like, "Dude, fight me!"
Because they don't think you're actually going to hit them. That's
Totally.
the problem.
Yeah.
Like Sean
Well-
didn't think you were going to hit him, and that was the like. I don't think Sean
The
ever
shock
bothered
factor
you.
The
gets him
shock factor,
every
dude.
I
time.
don't
It
think
is, it
Sean
really is.
bothered you for the rest of the time that you were in school. Like, because he was just like, okay, respect. Like the guy actually hit me, and I was not expecting
So,
it.
kids, if you're gonna learn anything from this episode, is punch your people. Punch people.
You only have to hit them one time. That's the thing.
You're not wrong. Don't. That's
Somebody's
not the
gonna
lesson.
go to
Wait, hold
school
on.
and be like, "I'm done with these bullies." You know, like sock them.
Love Grant Against Podcast told me to. Yeah, just get
Love me.
absolutely destroyed. So, anyways, I punched this dude, right? And he's just like all taken aback, and he's like, I meant wrestle. And I was like, dude, you're 40 pounds bigger than me, bro. And like, yeah, it was a bad deal. And then this girl came up to
He had
me.
a crush on you. That's what it was.
Oh.
He wanted to wrestle.
You know, I actually
The pronunciation would be
wrestle.
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 So that's my fighting story.
There was
Did you
one
ever-
point in 6th grade, this chick, like, I would play soccer with my friends during break.
I'm so excited for
And
this. I can't even
this
explain.
chick, she just came out of nowhere. I don't even know her name, but she would just start hugging me from behind.
Oh,
And
Zach does that.
I would like,
Did that.
I told
I
her
do
to,
it with love. She did it with like.
I told her to stop like 3 days in a row,
Uh-huh.
and then she did it again. And like even my friends told her to stop and stuff. And
Yeah.
then like she did it one day, and I just decked her in the face, like. And I don't know her name.
That's so
She-
funny.
she
I don't
left
know.
We
me
should name her
alone.
really quick.
She-
Bathsheba. I don't know.
Beth, yeah. Beth.
Oh no, her name is. Okay, yeah. No,
Gertrude?
yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
it was
Ooh,
so
Gertrude.
weird.
Actually, I have a fun topic for us to
And
discuss.
then I've gotten in a lot of fights in soccer and stuff.
Yeah?
She's.
Yeah.
Oh
I feel
my
like
gosh.
soccer
My coaches
people
taught me how to
fight, bro.
Yeah,
They
especially
fight.
girls. Like,
Really?
yeah, like my soccer coaches taught me how to play dirty because I was
Really?
so small.
Oh, okay.
Tell
and
him.
so I did.
Tell him the one with
Oh,
where you did.
well, my dad brought this up the
Not
other
in a
day,
hot way.
and like
No.
we were like, I think it was a throw-in, and
Wait, what's a throw-in?
so
like-
if you throw the ball.
Oh,
in,
yeah, okay.
And
Sorry,
so
I
the
know
other
3
team-
things about soccer.
There's a
One of
ball,
them
there's
is
a
that the
goal,
ball
and
is
you
called a
run.
soccer ball.
So the other team was throwing it in towards their goals, towards their teammates, and I
Yeah.
had one of their teammates like arm locked, and I was really close to her, so the
Yeah,
ref
yeah.
couldn't see.
You should probably do it on
And-
Zach, just for reference.
I have I can help. Never mind. Finish the story.
She
Yeah, shut up, Zach.
started yelling at me so the ref could hear or whatever. She was like, "Get
Yeah.
off me! Like, get off
Yeah.
my arm! You're arm locking me!" And I was like, "No." So like I just like sprint like
That's
after.
so funny.
And then yeah, we got in a huge team fight, and
Oh,
I just
dang. Oh,
grabbed
that's the
this
dream.
chick's hair and like pulled her all the way down. There was like hair all over our socks, and we have white
my
jerseys.
God.
There's like
Oh,
blood all over and
that's
hair
insane.
everywhere.
No, okay.
And the Revs just like walked off the field, and
That's
the game wasn't even
hilarious.
over.
That's because you guys would. I feel like you'd all team up and just kill the ref.
No, yeah,
dad
like,
just cleaning them in the
refs were
face.
So done. They hated
That's
us.
insane.
Okay, so
That was
I-
the last soccer game I had.
I love you, but you told that story so different than your dad did because her dad was there to watch, and she didn't like pull. She almost gave that girl a concussion. Like she pulled her hair so hard and just like slammed her against
I'm
the
telling
ground.
you, I
like,
get like mad.
no,
That's
and-
so, I've seen you play football. I know.
no,
No.
football and
Okay.
soccer are not even like she
That's just
stood.
for fun.
She stood in front of Micah and took him
Oh, yeah,
going
no,
at full
that
speed.
was insane.
Like that is like Mackenzie's attitude, but then pack in like the violence
The
of
actual
your
Also,
aggression.
fighting people half of Micah's mammoth size.
yeah, no, yeah, and so Mackenzie can take on like is not afraid of Micah. So
Yeah.
just think someone who's like
Well, it's because I
kind of the
had
same size as her.
I
Yeah.
had a woman, and she was in the USA professional soccer
Holy
league
cow.
for like 3 days until she started having kids.
Okay.
And so she like
Well, she got a
was
lot
on
done in 3
Wipeout,
days. Holy
too.
cow.
she trained me for like 3 days, just personal trained me, and
Yeah.
she would just like she would deck these soccer balls at me as hard as she
Really?
could, and like I'd have to stop it with my body.
Oh gosh.
And so like after that, ever since then, I'm like not afraid to get hit.
Dang,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
no,
Yeah.
it is the scariest thing playing. We were playing. We were just kind of messing around in soccer when I was on my mission, and she kicked me in the shins so hard I thought I died. I literally thought she broke my shin.
And from that moment on, you're like, I'm in love with this girl.
Well, no, I was actually mortally afraid of her. Like,
No, yeah.
I
like,
hear those two are very often confused with each other.
I'm,
Fear and passion. I don't know.
you're like, yeah, no, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Getting into dark space here.
Yeah, okay, let's move back toward fighting people. What are we? Okay.
I-
I have a fun game for when
okay.
you're done. Are
I
you
was
done?
just,
Okay,
I was,
cool.
yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
The story wasn't really that good, so.
Okay, interesting. Here's the. Okay, I want to talk about the ugliest / hottest boys' names and girls' names really quick.
Oh, done. Sean, worst one ever.
Sean is the worst one.
SEAN.
Oh, I
The
feel
worst-
like
the
that
worst
guy
name
is
ever.
just packing, bro. Like,
He's the absolute just like,
no.
yeah, no.
No.
What?
I think like a Freddy can't be attractive.
Dude, Scooby Doo.
Dude, I think George is an unattractive name.
George.
Like that's an old guy,
It is
old man name.
old
Like
man.
you
I
cannot
feel
be
like
named
it's a
George unless
classy
you're
old
above
man.
75.
It's a
time-
classy old man. They're just born at age 75.
Yeah,
Georges are just like pop out 75
the
years old.
government produces Georges just so that
Perfect.
we have enough to satisfy the cultural
Yeah.
need.
Exactly.
I think maybe Stanley.
Stanley? Oh, get wrecked, Michael!
middle name.
This is why we have Kenzie on this podcast. Roast him!
Was that an intentional or accidental roast?
She has no idea what your
Intentional.
middle. Oh, really?
Oof.
Okay, yeah. I think.
Carl.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, Carl.
Yeah.
Especially when it's
What about
spelled
a
with a K.
Carlos?
I've met a very
Carl.
attractive Carl.
Really?
man.
Oh, he's super rich.
Do you remember
the
Carl
rich
from
one?
NBA, bro?
Oh, never
Oh.
mind.
He was so chill.
Oh,
I know a
yeah, he
super
was
rich
super
Carl,
chill.
too.
I was. Oh, we're
I
talking
think-
about like.
I think Carl is an unattractive name, but it's usually associated with really attractive people. That's
Yeah.
what I said.
I just always feel like
Yeah.
a Carl is a dunce. Like they're just like a little bit like they're just not quite there. I'll tell you what, any person named Preston, you're just like, he's just rich. Like that's just what it is.
yeah,
Like
totally.
if you hear Preston, you're like, you go to balls on Sundays. You
I
know,
babysat Preston
You can't say
one
balls
time,
on
he
this
was a
thing
demon.
without
like
me.
yeah,
No, I know what you meant. You just
Courtney
can't
ball,
say it
a
on
Courtney
here.
ball.
What were you saying, Kenzie?
I babysat a Preston one time, and he was just a demon.
Really?
Yeah, like
Well,
they
babysitting anyone, they're gonna be demons.
they locked
I'm
my
convinced of
brother inside one of their rooms because they
Oh,
have locks
no.
on their doors.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know.
Wow.
And then another time, they made a smoothie without the lid on, and the whole
Oh my
kitchen
gosh.
was just.
I would
was
have used
awful.
the child to mop up the smoothie.
I would have made a smoothie
Yeah, right.
out of the child.
This,
No.
whatever man is named this name, he will be a child forever. He will just be a man-child, and that is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Jeff.
I don't know if I can get behind that. I'm
I
gonna be
have a-
honest. No.
I have a personal bias because there's a Tumblr URL. It's just bad jokes by Jeff, and they're just always hilarious. So I have a
But that's Jeff. I feel like you can't call an old
Yeah,
man
yeah,
Jeff.
Jeff is
I,
different.
Oh,
It's
I totally.
Jeffrey.
No, I can get behind that.
Oh,
then.
Jeffrey,
Jeffrey?
okay.
No, they
What
can be
about-
named Jeffrey, but you can't call them Jeff
What
after the
about
age of 7.
Joffrey? Like,
That's
you know
not
what?
a name,
No one
Zach.
is named Joffrey,
Geoff?
Zach.
like Jeffrey, but spelled with a G. The dude from Pirates of the Caribbean, the bad guy.
Joffrey?
Barbosa. His name is Jeffrey, spelled with a G. So suck it.
Joffrey?
Yeah.
I'm 110%
It's
serious.
GEO.
Jeffrey Barbosa?
No, his like the actor.
name.
Oh, okay.
Mike is like, huh?
I was like, why would they do that?
We strayed so far from the question.
Worst girl name. That's actually hard.
Larissa, bro.
Larissa?
I can get behind
Yes.
that.
Oh, that's terrible.
Larissa,
I
dude.
don't know if I've ever heard that.
Um,
I hope we have no Larissas listening to this podcast.
Baileys are always crazy.
They are.
Baileys, but they're
Baileys?
usually attractive.
Yeah, that the crazy
Yeah,
hot
but they
scale
are
from
Oh, Crazy
Crazy.
Hot Scale, true story.
yeah.
That's a real thing.
How I Met Your Mother, crazy hot scale.
It's also just a YouTube video, Zach.
Shut up.
Not everything is off How I Met Your Mother.
But Barney said it, so it's gospel.
You've brought this up like 4 times on this
It's a
podcast.
show. Okay,
What's a really hot girl's name?
Mackenzie.
Definitely.
I don't know. Can we agree or disagree with that? I'm unbiased.
Like I'm gonna be totally. This was a personal preference before I
Yeah.
married Mackenzie.
I
Like,
remember you saying this as a
my-
child, as
my-
weird as that is.
Well, you had a crush on Mackenzie in like
I've
middle
had
school.
Oh, maybe
So
that's
did I.
why I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, like mostly every time I've met a Mackenzie, I've been like, yep.
Larice? That can't be a real name.
That's not a real name.
There's
Larice.
a
Larice?
Larissa.
Oh, is that what you
Bertha,
said?
dude.
Larissa, yeah.
Yeah,
Bertha
Larissa.
would be bad.
Bertha.
Wow, but that's like so uncommon at this point that like
Sue.
This is like an old
You-
Sue. That's such a funny name.
Sue is 90 plus. 90 years
Priscilla.
old.
Those are both my grandma's names.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Mackenzie just
Grandma,
roast.
don't listen.
Because you just roast grandma.
I just feel like they're old names. Elizabeth? That's an old person name.
You know, yeah. Well,
But what about like on Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
well, that's like Elizabeth is like an old name, like time old name, like 1800s.
But also an old person.
But like, okay, so what your original question was like?
Is Lizzie... Never mind.
Original question was like which names do we think are the worst and the best?
What?
Nothing. Go ahead, Zach.
I totally read that. I couldn't even see your lips, but like I could see like that was actually really impressive.
You know who
Like,
can't lip read?
Me.
Our podcast audience. So let's move on.
Moving on.
Okay.
Oh, guys, when was the last time you sharted?
Oh,
Oh,
that is a
poop-
great
poop
question.
myself.
Yeah, like you think it's gonna be a toot, and then you just absolutely crap your pants.
Okay, I have to tell this story.
Okay.
I'm 12 years old. I'm out doing yard work with my family.
Oh, I love this.
In
story.
Idaho, and we're just, we're raking up leaves and stuff. And then for some reason our car was dead. We gotta move this car, so we're like pushing the car out of the driveway, and I shart, dude. I fart, and it just feels wet, and I'm like, oh no, that's not good. So I start to like wobble inside. My mom's like, where are you going? And I'm like, to the bathroom. And she's like, not right now. And I'm like, Mom, I have to wipe. And she's like, well, help us move the car first. I was like, Mom, you heathen.
Okay. All right. I'm going
so
to derail for a second, going on that vein. So, once upon a time, I was in the kitchen. We were all cleaning up after dinner, and I have a very weird preference of like mowing my lawn is my absolute like therapy option.
Oh, I remember you being at my house and being like, I gotta go home, and we're like, why, Zach? You don't have anything. You don't have school
And
for
I
2
was
more
like,
days.
I
And you're
have
like,
to
I
mow
gotta
my
go mow the
lawn.
lawn.
I have to mow the lawn.
Yeah.
It was like I have like 80% of my personality is because I mow the lawn so frequently. Anyway, I'm washing dishes, and Emily finishes washing dishes before me, and she goes, "Okay, I'm gonna go out and mow the lawn," which immediately is like I will go and like
End your life.
yeah, basically saying like I will steal all of like your social security number and like pretend to be you. So I was obviously upset and started throwing various kitchen utensils at her, trying to dissuade her from going to mow the lawn, and I missed because I'm a terrible aim. And so I just abandon post and start running for the outside. And as I pass the fridge, my pinky toe goes right under the bottom of it, and I catch myself on the metal part, and I just hear a rip and then a crack.
I hate this already.
And
I just can feel it. I can feel it, dude.
And so I
just recently broke my toe, so I can feel
Yeah,
this.
no, so I didn't actually break it, which was
Oh, that's
amazing.
good.
But I hobble into
Well,
the
in
next
that
room.
case, you're a pansy. Move on to the next room.
So I hobble into like the hallway, and I'm like groaning and there's blood pooling in my hands.
Oh, no.
It hurts so bad. I can feel my toe kind of like just floating around in the little in my skin. And you want to know what happens? I'm there for 30 seconds. Nothing from my family. I'm whimpering. It hurts. Like it hurts so bad. I'm whimpering in the hallway. And finally, my mom goes, "Will you come wash the come wash the dishes?" She pokes her head around. She sees there's red like on my hand. I had to put my other hand down there to catch the rest of the blood. And you want to know what her first thing that she says? The literal first words that come out of my mouth, seeing me bleeding. She goes, "Don't get blood on the carpet." Oh my gosh, what are you like? Be thoughtful. And I was like, I literally looked at her away
and in this
from
moment,
my
you
pain.
just hear Emily turn the mower on, and you're like, I hate life so much. Just end me now, mother.
I legitimately looked at her with tears running down my face, and I'm like, really? The carpet? We can wash the carpet? Like, help me. And she's like, okay. And like, she was upset at me that I was like, inconvenient. So
That's so funny.
Okay, so she gets a towel. She doesn't bring it to me. She throws it at me and goes and gets my dad. And so my dad's over there, and he's like, "What did you do?" Like everyone's like, "You're an idiot." And like, I was like, I hit my toe under and like the freezer, and my mom was like, "Should have just washed the dishes." I'm like, "Shut up, mom!" Like,
I know.
like, and so anyway, I had to like they had to stitch it up, and I am
That's
a
so
fan of
funny.
needles.
Yeah.
Or not a fan of needles. And my dad
Well, did
was,
they stitch it at home? Your parents are doctors.
No, yeah, they did. My dad just sewed me up in the bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
But they had to numb me first, and I was like, no, I don't want needles. Like, just sew me up. And my dad looks at me, and he was like, son, you're an idiot. You want to know what a sewing needle is? A needle. So you can either be
You're
stabbed.
like, you got me there, Dad.
He's like, I can either stab you one time, and then it will never hurt again, or I can stab you 10 times, because I required 4 stitches in my pinky toe. There's not a lot of room in my pinky toe. But anyway, talking about uncaring mothers about the situation at hand.
They can be brutal, dude.
They can be brutal.
There's like a switch.
They're just
There's
like-
like a chore switch. And as soon as they switch onto chores mode, like nothing else matters.
Seriously?
Including you.
Yeah, no.
Your life no longer matters.
Mother's priorities are so funny.
When it stops becoming our house and becomes my house, then that's when that switch flips. Like,
oh yeah. That
this
switch
is our
flips.
home. We all love each other at our home. It's like, but then it is my house and you help me clean it up. Or no, it's my house. Like
You're living
don't
in it.
Yeah.
It's a bad time.
Okay, so when was the last time you pooped yourself?
I poop. Okay. Well, okay. If I'm being honest, the last time was not super long ago, but it wasn't a super exciting. I was sick. I was sleeping, and I just woke up and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
my white sheets aren't white anymore."
That doesn't count. You're
That
sick
doesn't
and
count.
you're sleeping.
So the other one, I was with Micah, right? We were up at Grandma's house, up in Gooding, and we were working our lives away, right? Just grinding all day. And we were going to your house for a party that night.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, your
remember
parties
this.
were sick, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And so
Parties were
we're running short on time, but I'll try to go really fast. So we're cleaned up, right? We just showered, and I'm like, Micah, I don't have any clean pants, right? And he's like, dude, I got you, dog. And he gives me his best pair of pants. He's like wearing his gross ones, and I'm wearing his nice ones. I was like, you're so nice. And like, I hate this story.
I love this story.
So like
Prepare to lose all dignity, Jared.
we're all ready to go to your party, right? So we jump in Caleb's truck, right? And Caleb's truck it's just got the 2 seats in the front, or it did at the time. And so Micah sits down first, right? And I'm like, Mike, I'm jumping on your lap. And he's like, okay. And so I get on his lap, right? And I kind of feel a little burning, right? And I'm like, ooh, I think I could just flatulate on Micah's lap, okay? Like, I think I could just bomb him out right now. So I'm like working it up. I'm like building it. I'm like, I don't, this, and that's not a good word to use on this podcast. Hold on. I'm like pulling it back and like pushing it forward. I'm like getting it all ready. I was like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good.
Yeah, you're preparing your
Yeah,
firepower.
I'm like preparing. Yeah, just
you're
winding up, right?
Gathering strength.
Winding up, and all of a sudden I'm like, and just like, bam! just a wet fart. Okay, you have to realize Grandma cooks with food that is as old as she is, and she's so old. So like, it'd been messing with me.
There's so many beans in
So
there.
many beans, bro. So I just like.
It's so good though.
It's
That's
just
the
like,
problem.
I really I wouldn't say it was like a full poop, but I like moistly farted on Micah's lap. And, like,
on my lap,
on
in
Micah's
my
like
pants.
in his pants. And like I'm like, oh no. And he's like, what? And then he starts to feel it. And I'm like,
Because it's soaked through.
yeah, it's soaked all the way through my pants. And so I waddle into your house, Zach, and I'm like, can I use your restroom? Also, can you please bring me a pair of pants?
I remember. I was in literal tears. That was the funniest. Oh man.
Oh,
okay,
man.
To
Kenzie,
this
when was-
day, that's the reason Jared is my second best friend.
Yeah, true story.
Okay, Kenzie, your turn.
Last time, like, I was sick too.
That doesn't
Before
count.
that, okay, I was just, like, on my mom's couch. I think I was moved out by that time. And, like, I came home for some reason. I was chilling on her couch. And then, yeah, it just happened.
Dude, what is it? Like, I haven't peed my
It
pants
was
since
on
I
that
was
single
6 years old.
recliner, and I was like, Mom, I'm gonna cry. Like, she's never heard me fart. She's never heard me fart in her entire life.
She
Like,
does.
So funny.
like, you can ask her and everything.
She literally like.
And
doesn't
my-
fart.
That's hilarious.
My mom was like, okay, like, it's okay.
It's so funny.
You're my daughter. It's okay.
She's like, I still love you.
And then, like, I just went to the bathroom and she cleaned it up.
That's so funny.
That's funny.
Oh, one time I was sharing a... Okay, we're so over time. One time I
Well,
was...
usually they're about 33,
Yeah.
35 minutes.
One time I was sharing a hotel bedroom with Shiloh, okay?
Oh, no.
We're sharing not only a bed, so it's my parents in one bed and then me and Shiloh in another one. I'm probably 15 years old, right?
Oh no.
And I was feeling really sick. Like, we went to Disneyland and for some reason, like, I ate something and then going on all the rides and stuff
yeah.
just messed me up.
Oh yeah.
And so I was, like, feeling really sick. And I, like, went to sleep. And then I woke up and I just, like, crapped the whole bed. like not a little shart like on Micah's lap. Like, I had pooped the bed. Like, think of peeing the bed in poop form, okay? Like, and it stinks. Like, it was sick poops. So I like get up. I'm like washing my clothes in the freaking tub, and I like wipe down the bed, and then I throw a towel over it and just go back to bed. Like, I was like, I freaking am so tired of this. Screw this.
Jared, you're gonna be that guy who at like 55, his children are gonna be changing his diaper.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Honestly, the most recent time I pooped, I'll be fast, was I was looking for a new job, and I was I was gonna go work at this like factory, and I was working like 3 days a week, 12-hour shifts, kind of a thing, and I was like actually pumped for it because I was like, oh, that sounds super nice. It was like back in, when was I looking at that? Like back in October,
Yeah.
September. Anyway, and so I get there for
this is recent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Wow.
like I and it was
A
like
month and a half.
yeah, a month and a half ago. So,
so funny.
I'm going to the job interview. When I first get there, there's no one there to let me in. Like, the doors are locked, no phone. 3 of the 4 numbers on the door were disconnected.
Oh no.
And then the 4th one, no one answered. I hit the doorbell like 6 times. No one answered. I was there for like 15 minutes trying to get in the freaking door.
Uh-huh.
And so I went home and I sent the lady a long text. I was like, look, like no one was there. And like I was actually kind of feeling super sketched out about it now because it was like empty.
Yeah.
You know? And so I was like, no one was there. And she sent me this text back and she was like, the lady said like she was there waiting for me, like sent me the email. And I was like, Bertha was not there. Like, I don't care. Like, and so she's like, okay, well, if you like come back in 2 or 3 hours, whatever, and like we'll do it again. And I was thinking about it, and like finally at the last minute, I was like, fine, because I was like, I didn't want to go, like, because they weren't there at the beginning, and I was feeling worried about it. So I was driving, and I got to the stoplight that was halfway, and right as I got there, I just pooped, like, and it was like diarrhea pooped myself. Like, it was so bad.
How does this happen?
I don't. It was so random. I didn't even need to fart. Nothing happened, and I just exploded, and I just was like, I said the loudest F word I've ever said in my entire life.
No,
I
know the loudest time you
screamed.
said the F word. I remember distinctly. But go on. This will come up later. Next podcast? Yeah, remind me. I'm going to write this down right now.
I do not remember this at all.
This is so good. You were mostly asleep, so that's why it happened. But go on.
I don't remember the story at all. I'm so excited. We have to
He was
record
mostly
it.
asleep.
We're recording a second podcast right after this.
Do we have to? I have a thing tonight.
Okay. But anyway, yeah. So I just pooped myself, and I was so mad, and I just turned around and went home, and I just sat in the shower for like an hour because I was so depressed. And so, but yeah, that's my poop story.
So funny.
Okay, final story. It'll be quick. This is
Final
today,
story
so I have
4
to
times.
say it while it's fresh.
Oh no.
So you
The
guys
poop?
remember?
Did you put your quiz right now?
No.
He's like, during this
There it goes.
podcast.
No, so this morning, you guys remember how Jared went and saw a personal trainer like 2 weeks ago?
Uh-huh.
And the guy just like pulls up his shorts and he's like, that muscle's underdeveloped.
Yeah.
Anyways,
said a
I
lot of
saw
bad
the
words
same
in that
trainer
podcast.
today. It was a good time. So anyways, I go in. He does this like weight distribution scale thing. It was weird. I don't know what it's called, but it shows that my left arm has significantly less muscle than my right arm. So I was like, oh, okay, well that's to be expected. I do everything with my right hand, obviously. And so I'm talking to this guy and he's like, okay, at work, do you ever just like lift something with your right hand but never your left, like consistently? And I was like, no. And then he's like, okay, is there anything that you do with your right hand that you don't with your left? And I was like, no. I mean, no. Anyway,
just, like,
super
totally-
awkward. I was like, I either have to make a joke about this or just pretend that I'm not thinking it.
That's so funny. He's just subtly dropping hints. He's just like, and then just like making eye contact with you. He's like, so what do you do with that hand, buddy?
Your right forearm is 4 times the size of your left.
Like, you should join an arm wrestling competition with that. Oh man, that's funny.
Anyways,
Okay,
yeah,
well,
it was entertaining.
we are amazingly over time. So thank you for joining in.
Guys, we have a YouTube. We also have a TikTok and an Instagram. Go give us a follow.
Love Granigans.
Love Granigans.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Granigans.